After being alive for quite a few decades in my life and going through quite a few years that were painfully excruciating, I now genuinely believe that life is desperately trying to teach me how to unconditionally love myself by the end of my lifetime. And the only way that life is able to do that is by handing me piles of shit over and over and over again. Very specifically crafted circumstances in which it is very hard to love myself, so that I can learn over and over and over again and practice over and over and over again loving myself even when it's really, really hard. I believe that life is asking me, can you love yourself here? Can you love yourself here and here and here? Can you love yourself when you feel broken, when you feel worthless, when you are flopping, when you feel like a failure? Can you love yourself when you have no money in bank account, when you are unemployed, when you are in debt? Can you love yourself when you are being abandoned and rejected, etc., etc., etc.? Can you love yourself here? Sometimes the answer is yes, and sometimes the answer is no. And that's okay, it's a process. You are being trained, you are being strengthened by life. And sometimes that self-love weight is too heavy to lift. And sometimes you just don't have strength to lift it. It's okay, it's a process. But in those moments, when you have no external validation, when you have nothing to show for yourself, when nobody else understands you, when you feel the most shady, the most not like yourself, that's a crucial moment in that point in time to actually test you if you are going to love yourself through it. Are you going to beat yourself up about it? Or are you going to dig really deep in that mystical pile of shit and figure out a way to love yourself in that shit? To be clear, I think there are a number of different purposes why we suffer in life. Sometimes we are being told a lesson. Sometimes we are being strengthened in a certain way. Sometimes we go through an experience of suffering so that we can learn deep empathy and compassion for others in their suffering, because they teach us how to help others in a certain way. There are a lot of different reasons. And also sometimes suffering has a purpose, but sometimes it really doesn't. Sometimes it's just pain, okay? And these whole things, life, being human, it's really complicated. We'll probably never fully understand it. But even then, you still